Uvalde, AR-15. Buffalo, AR-15. Boulder, AR-15. Orlando, AR.
Gun fam, what's up? It's the Gun Brother. So he goes on and name a whole bunch of events, about 15, 16 active threat events, active shooter events, school shootings, mass shootings. And then at the end, he goes, if only there were a pattern. All right, so a couple of things with this. First of all, I don't even like doing videos like this. I'd rather just stick on my instructor side, but I am an active threat instructor, and I do have a lot of knowledge about many of these events. Number one, you can't just look at one side of the data and just whip off a list like this. First of all, they weren't all AR-15s. Some of them were PCCs. Some of them also involved handguns. That's splitting hairs, so I don't even want to go that direction. I want to focus on this pattern that he's speaking of. And the true pattern that's involved in these is he's chasing the gun, because you can name, or I can name, several shootings: Monterey Park, Half Moon Bay, Navy Yard. These shootings didn't involve AR-15s, and they're in the same time span that he's talking about. So why didn't he name those? Because they didn't involve AR-15s. He couldn't just keep saying that. So the majority of deaths do not occur by AR-15. They're chasing the gun. It's almost kind of ridiculous. Number two, if you do want to identify a pattern, and you do want to fix a problem, let's start at the root. And the pattern in these shootings is hate. Over half of the shootings that he named were hate crimes. They involved hate against a particular group or a particular race or a particular religion, over half of them. The rest of them, and some of those included, involve mental illness. So those are the issues that need to be tackled, dealt with, and somehow eliminated in our country. We're supposed to be one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all, and we simply aren't. And that is something that they need to attack. Stop attacking a firearm that's really not even responsible for a lot of deaths. All of those events that he named is about 250 plus deaths. And I am not belittling them or making them seem irrelevant, but tens of thousands, 40,000 plus people die from firearms in our country annually, and half of them are suicide. That ties back to the mental health issue. And most of those are not AR-15. Chasing the wrong thing. If you really want to fix this problem, our problems are mental illness and hate, not AR-15.